diver job interview questions and answers.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Please take a seat. Can you start by introducing yourself and telling us a bit about your background?
Good morning. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here. Sir, my name is James Shelton and I have a background in marine biology. I completed my bachelor's degree in marine science and have been working as a research assistant in a marine laboratory for the past 2 years. I have always been fascinated by the underwater world and have recently obtained my scuba diving certification.
That's great to hear, James. Given your interest in diving, can you tell us why you are interested in the position of a diver?
Of course. As a marine biologist, I believe that diving is an essential skill for conducting research and studying marine ecosystems. It allows me to directly observe and interact with the marine life and habitats I am studying. Diving provides a unique perspective and access to underwater environments that cannot be replicated through other means. I am passionate about exploring and understanding the ocean, and being a diver would allow me to contribute to important conservation efforts.
Excellent. Can you describe any previous diving experience you have had?
Certainly. During my time as a research assistant, I had the opportunity to participate in several diving expeditions. I conducted underwater surveys to assess the health of coral reefs, collected samples for genetic analysis, and monitored the behavior of marine species. I also assisted in the deployment and maintenance of underwater monitoring equipment. These experiences have given me a solid foundation in diving techniques, underwater navigation, and data collection protocols.
That sounds like a valuable experience. In addition to your diving skills, what other qualities or skills do you possess that would make you a good fit for this position?
Apart from my diving skills, I have strong analytical and problem-solving abilities. As a marine biologist, I am accustomed to collecting and analyzing data, and I am comfortable working with scientific equipment. I also have excellent communication skills, both written and verbal, which are crucial for effectively conveying research findings and collaborating with team members. Additionally, I am detail-oriented, safety-conscious, and able to adapt to changing conditions in the field.
Those are all important qualities for a diver. Safety is paramount in this line of work. Speaking of safety, can you tell us about any safety certifications or training you have received?
Absolutely. I hold a valid certification as an advanced open water diver from a reputable diving organization. This certification includes training in advanced diving techniques, such as deep diving, navigation, and underwater photography. I have also completed courses in first aid and cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which are essential skills for any diver. Safety is always a top priority for me, and I am committed to following proper protocols and procedures to ensure a safe diving experience for myself and others.
It's great to hear that you're committed to furthering your education in diving. Moving on, can you provide an example of a challenging situation you encountered while diving and how you handled it?
Certainly. One challenging situation I encountered while diving was during a deep dive in a remote location. As I descended to a depth of around 100 feet, I suddenly experienced a malfunction with my primary regulator. The regulator started free-flowing, which means it was releasing a constant stream of air, making it difficult to breathe and potentially leading to a dangerous situation called an out-of-air emergency. At that moment, I remained calm and quickly switched to my secondary regulator, which is a backup system that all divers carry for such situations. However, even with the secondary regulator, the free-flowing primary regulator continued to release air, wasting my precious supply. I had to act swiftly to conserve air and prevent a potential emergency. First, I signaled to my dive buddy about the situation, using the out-of-air signal. We established eye contact, and I made sure they were aware of the issue. Then, I immediately began to ascend slowly, while continuously exhaling to release excess air from my lungs and reduce the risk of decompression sickness. During the ascent, I maintained communication with my buddy through hand signals and maintained a controlled ascent rate to avoid any potential complications. Once we reached a shallower depth, where the risk of an out-of-air emergency was reduced, I made a safety stop to off-gas any accumulated nitrogen and ensure a safer ascent. Upon reaching the surface, I notified the dive master about the equipment malfunction and shared my experience. The dive master inspected my equipment and confirmed the issue with the primary regulator. They provided a spare regulator for the subsequent dives, ensuring my safety and allowing me to continue diving without interruption. Overall, this challenging situation taught me the importance of remaining calm under pressure, relying on proper training and equipment, and effectively communicating with my dive buddy and dive professionals. It reinforced the significance of regular equipment maintenance and checks to minimize the risk of malfunctions during dives.
That's great to hear, James. Lastly, can you share with us your long-term goals as a diver and how this position aligns with those goals?
My long-term goal as a diver is to contribute to the conservation and preservation of marine ecosystems. I believe that by studying and understanding these ecosystems, we can make informed decisions to protect them. This position aligns perfectly with my goals, as it would allow me to actively participate in research projects focused on marine conservation. It would also provide me with opportunities to collaborate with other experts in the field and contribute to the scientific community's knowledge of underwater environments.
Thank you, James, for sharing your experiences and aspirations with us. You have a genuine passion for diving and marine biology. We appreciate your time and will be in touch soon regarding the next steps of the hiring process.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm excited about the possibility of combining my passion for diving with a meaningful career.